Good morning, Guardians. The Hijabi Gamer here. And again, the week just absolutely flies by. One moment it's Monday, the next moment it is Friday. Where does the week go? No clue. No clue. I still can't believe it's Friday. I woke up in shock. Anyway, but then Zur came knocking on the door, reminding me that, yes, it's Friday and he is here. So, as you can see, it's Original Destiny, the nicer tower, the better tower. I miss this tower. Just the usual reminder for those who are new, this is Original Destiny, which means Zur is only in the tower for 48 hours. So he arrives for me at about 5 a.m. on Friday, and he leaves Sunday, 5 a.m. So you have less than 48 hours from when you see this video to locate him and pick up anything you might need. And he has some decent stuff this week. For one thing, he doesn't have Trespasser. Anyway, we're heading to the left. Running through the birds. So we're heading to the left. Yeah, he's got some decent stuff. He doesn't have Trespasser. He doesn't have, the stuff that he's been repeatedly carrying for the last couple of weeks. He actually has a lot of heavy weapons this week, which is interesting. I don't usually expect him to have so many heavy. So, yeah, I like look at, he even got the water splashing. I think I have my basic speakers up. Alright, so, wait, let me just check one thing. Make sure, alright, yeah, okay, audio's coming through. Because I think it's not set to my headset. Anyway, as you can see, Zur is over here, in this corner, which has a gorgeous view. This city is huge. I think one of my biggest disappointments is we don't get enough in Destiny 2. We don't get to visit the city very often. One of the best parts about the Red War campaign was the missions that we got to do in the city. And one of the reasons why I missed the Red War campaign was getting to do those missions and see the city. I wish they did more missions where you got to see the city. This city, not Neomuna. Neomuna sucks. And it's empty. No words about anyway. Neomuna sucks. And it shouldn't exist. Anyway, as I said, we've got 2 heavy and we've got Nemesis Star and Meteorite. Nemesis Star right over here. It's a machine gun. And Meteorite. So this is the ornament. As I said, I know a lot of people like the worn in look for their weapons. Not me. I'm not a big fan of it. So, but if you want to get this weapon, you're going to get this anyway. So, and then you have, the other one is Silver Bullet. They're both worn ones. So I like to keep it ornamentless. You can, if you don't like the ornament, dismantle the ornament. However, you're only getting 5 silver dust when you dismantle it. So you're spending, how much are you spending? You're spending 25 silver dust. If you dismantle this, you'll get 5. But if you're not going to use it anyway. So Nemesis Star is a machine gun. All right. It's got the on trigger pull. This weapon's initial burst has a higher rate of fire. When holding down the trigger, range and accuracy increase as rate of fire decreases. Kills grant bonus grenade energy. Again, I'm having a lot of trouble now since I've been playing a lot of Warframe, getting hyped about these exotics. That does not feel like an exotic to me. It does not feel like an exotic ability. Even compared to a lot of the Destiny weapons, yeah, it feels like a fancy-ass Suros regime. Holding down trigger, range and accuracy increase as rate of fire decreases. Yeah, it feels like a fancy-ass Suros regime, just on steroids. So, yeah. On the other hand, it's always good to pick up all the exotics because you get the blueprints and you get the Grimoire score. But, yeah, this is a bit of a letdown. I forgot about this one. There are a lot of exotics I have in my vault that I don't use because, I don't know. This one just feels majorly disappointing. Let me know down in the comments below. As I said, it feels like a souped up Suros regime, which has similar perks on it. At the very least, have it like drop grenades randomly or something. No. Again, the curse of playing Warframe. You look at all the weapons now and you're like, damn, that sucks. Dragon's Breath and Tiger Shark. Oopsies. Alright, Dragon's Breath and Tiger Shark. Here we go. So Tiger Shark is the ornament that makes it look like a tiger shark. So you can have that or that. I like Tiger Shark more. Maybe I'll pick the ornament up from the kiosk. You know what? Every now and then I like to add on to the video a little bit more to show something. So I'll show you where you can get the ornaments after we go through everything Xur has. So Dragon's Breath. Release trigger after... See, this is actually something a bit more interesting. Release trigger after weapon fire to drop a solar damage napalm canister. Yeah, that's at least something more interesting than what... Yeah. Okay. Expect to find more ammo for this weapon. Increases carried ammo capacity. That's good. A kill with the final round in the magazine increases reload speed. So, meh. That's good. I always like that. You find more ammo. And that's pretty cool. I mean, again, as I said, I play far too much Warframe now. So, it really makes Destiny exotics feel like a disappointment. When you take into account some of these weapons that you can get in Warframe. So, I'm sorry, Destiny, but, yeah. So, I mean, this is pretty cool. Again, I always recommend you pick up all of the exotics because it gives you Grimoire score and it gives you the blueprint. So, even if you pick it up and then immediately dismantle it, you can go back, reclaim it, and have it again. So, that's why it's always good to always just... Because you never know when it will come back again. And you might, like I tell people to pick up the armor for the Hunters, Titans, and Warlocks. Because you might be playing a Titan right now, but then suddenly you'll be enlightened and realize the amazing awesomeness that is Hunter. And then you'll have a whole set of Hunter exotics. Yeah. Anyway, next we have Patience and Time. This is a sniper rifle. It's a pretty cool looking sniper rifle. This weapon causes arc damage. Radar stays active while aiming down this weapon's sights. I find that's primarily really not that useful except in Crucible. There are some rare moments when it would be nice, but in general, it's more of a Crucible thing than a PvE thing. You gain active camouflage while aiming down the sights. That's pretty cool. I'm not going to deny it. That is actually pretty cool. So you go invisible while aiming down the sights. That... Especially if you're running a stealth build, which I did for a while. I would go stealth in some things while playing Hunter. I mean, it's the problem with Destiny and going stealth is there are times when you can't. When there is a room and you cannot leave that room until you've killed everything in that room. So stealthing past the enemy won't help you. So that's a pain in the butt. But there are times when stealth is extremely helpful, especially when you're running Hunter. And in Destiny 1, the Hunter was the squishiest. So, yeah, I've done some stealth stuff. I've also used stealth for the beginning of the Thrall in Crota's End. I have soloed it. Now, I haven't done that in a very, very long time. So maybe I'll try and practice it and get a video up of me doing that. But I used to be able to stealth the Thrall section at the beginning of Crota's End on the hardest difficulty. And get through. So get all the way through. I would carry people past the Thrall and get to the next section. Using the exotic we have for the Hunters right now. So let's start with the Hunters because this is what I used to use. And I have a funny story behind this one. So this is the Don't Touch Me. So this is a great exotic for Hunters, especially if you're going for stealth. Taking damage from a melee attack makes you briefly invisible. This is great if you want to solo the beginning of Crota's End with the Thrall, because the Thrall's attack is a melee attack. So every time a Thrall strikes you, you go invisible. And these are Thrall. They're not the sharpest tool in the shed. You go invisible right in front of them, and they're going to forget you existed, which is why Thrall are so much fun. Just messing with Thrall is so much fun. I love, like, standing on a spot just out of range and taking pot shots at them, so they just surround you, screaming, pissed off that they can't reach you. Yeah, messing with Thrall is so much fun. So this is what I used, primarily to solo the beginning of Crota's End. What's nice is, maybe this was back when Bungie actually listened to the community. I posted on Bungie.net. I said, hey, can you guys have Xur carry the Don't Touch Me's? And 2 weeks later, the Don't Touch Me's were being carried by Xur. This also happened with the Zalo Supercell because I desperately wanted Zalo Supercell. Now, maybe it's automatic and random and I'm giving them too much credit. But it happened twice where I posted on Bungie.net, said, hey, can you have Xur carry this? And 2 weeks later, Xur was carrying it. So who knows? I mean, now I know they don't really care about us, but back then they used to run raids with Destiny players, so. Anyway, that's the Hunter one. Highly recommend it. If you run Hunter, again, pick up all the exotics. Next, for the Titan, you have the Taikonaut. The Taikonaut, I believe, is really cool. All rocket launchers, yes! This one makes me jealous of you guys. All rocket launchers gain tracking. Radar remains visible while zooming with heavy weapons, and heavy ammo drops more often. This is beautiful. This is awesome. You know what? I'm going to probably log into Destiny 1 just to make sure I have this on every account. Because this is awesome. So I have a PlayStation account and an Xbox account. This is awesome. I mean, just all rocket launchers gain tracking. Radar remains visible while zooming with heavy weapons. And heavy ammo drops more often. This is an exotic. This is one that, this is on the level of Warframe. This is just a ridiculously awesome one. So, Titans... Hell, if you don't run Titan, Warlocks, Hunters, pick this thing up and go run Titan. Because, well, as a Hunter main, I will not deny that Titans are pretty kick-ass. Especially, I mean, their jump sucks. You guys can't jump. But Flaming Hammers of Flaming Awesomeness is just flamingly awesome. And this is ridiculously awesome. On the other hand, tracking is a pain in the butt because I got so used to tracking when Destiny 2 dropped and all the rocket launchers didn't have tracking at the beginning. I missed everything because you get used to it. And it's not that too big either. It passes the Corpus helmet test. It's about the same size as a Corpus helmet. Slightly different shape. Anyway, for the Warlocks, we have the Ophidian aspect. Improved energy drain and weapons ready and reload very quickly. Warlocks, let me know, but that sounds very disappointing. Especially compared to the Titan one. And the Hunter one. I mean, come on. Invisibility on every melee strike. Sorry, Warlocks. I had to just... Sorry, Warlocks. But let me know, Warlocks, if you like this. Anyway, that's the usual. Then we have the usual curios. Exotic shards. Yeah, I love the fact that you don't have 500 different currencies in this game. Yeah, all right. Anyway, I thought I would show you guys where you can pick up the ornaments. So you're heading back towards, and maybe even where you can reclaim weapons. So you're heading back towards Eververse, but you're not going to Eververse. It's close to where the post pickup is. So you're passing Eververse, which, take a look at Eververse. This is what you can buy in Destiny right now. And these you can get for free in game. You can get like 3 of these a week, so don't waste your time. Yeah. That's about it. Yeah, remember when the store wasn't 500 items? Yeah. So Silver Dust is right over here. All right. And these are all the ornaments. So you can pick the one you want. And pick up the one you want, and yeah. You can also pick up like these, so House of Judgment, which I have a ton of these and I constantly forget to use them. House of Judgment reputation boosters, Vanguard reputation boosters, Crucible boosters, you got Chroma, you got more ornaments, you got sparrows, you got shaders, you got horns, because remember this is Destiny 1, you have horns for your sparrow. Did they bring that into Destiny 2? I tried playing Destiny 2 this weekend. I just could not get couldn't, because I have no idea what's going on. No clue what's going on. And they take everything out. So, yeah. Masks, emotes. I basically have everything here already, but yeah. See, the reason there's a check mark is because once you get an emote, that's it. It's a license already acquired. And finally, this is where you can pick up. So if you dismantle an exotic, you can reclaim it. Once you get an exotic, that's it. you permanently own it, basically, even if you dismantle it. But you have to pay an exotic shard to pick it up. So on this side, you have the armor. Now, it's based on the class you are playing. So right now, I am a hunter, so you're only going to see hunter exotics. If I were to switch to my warlock or my titan, you would see the exotics for those. So as you can see, I have everything. It just is not enough space. This is year 2. So everything that can go up to light level 400. This is, see, legacy. So year 1, you see how it says requires discovery? Because it means I have not found the blueprint. These, because I found the blueprint, I just don't have enough space to reclaim it. But if I wanted to, see, you pay an exotic shard and 2,500 glimmer, and you'll get it at light 320. So then you have to infuse it, which will require another exotic shard, which you can pick up from Xur. So armor's on this side. Weapons are on this side. And it's the same thing. Anything like this means you haven't found it. For me, the majority of the exotics I don't have are raid weapons. So there's a bunch of exotics from the raids I don't have, but in general, I have everything else. So this is all year 2. So it's the current. Then here you have a couple of the current heavy. This is the legacy stuff. I think I have 1. So I tried picking up a legacy engram and I got Suros Regime. Now some of the year 1 exotics will also unlock year 2. I don't know which ones they are, but Suros Regime is not one of them. Yeah, so you would have to use the legacy engram to pick these, to get these. I believe. I honestly never really looked into the year 1 stuff because I know it doesn't go up high enough. I just focused on the year 2 stuff, so the current stuff. I have most of them. As I said, the majority of what I'm missing are raid exotics, which is why I want to run raids, because I want to get these, because most of the raid exotics are primary weapons with an element burn. And I have a few. This video is going really long, but hey. I love talking about original Destiny, so I can go on forever. I'll just show off one last thing. I do have a couple of them. I think 2 or 3. Like this one, the Abyss Defiant. As you notice, it's an auto rifle with solar. Because keep in mind, this is original Destiny. Primary slot was always kinetic, and you would not be able to get, say, an auto rifle as solar burn. It would always be kinetic because that's the primary weapon. There's a few exceptions. Abyss Defiant, Xalos Supercell, that's not a raid weapon. Oversoul Edict, that's from Crota. I believe that's from Crota. Arc. So there's a couple of them. And I really want a primary void weapon. They're great when you have burns. Anyway, that's a bit about Destiny. Thank you for watching. I might play original Destiny this weekend. I'll see what's going on, because we are having renovations going on. Anyway, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I hope to see you around the tower.